You wanna start there? Or you want to start with college football?
Let's start there and end with college football.
All right, bet. All right, so uh, I got a theory. It might be a hot take, but I got a theory. All right, and it involves everything that we're seeing now. It involves Jay-Z. It involves Usher. It involves Taylor Swift. It involves the Kansas City Chiefs, and it involves Drake. Okay, stay with me. Hove is in charge of getting the Super Bowl talent.
Yeah.
And over the years, he has done that. This year, he got Usher. Last year was the West Coast shit, right? With I think Dr. Dre and he had Eminem and 50 and I think Snoop and Kendrick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre and Friends type shit.
Yeah.
The year before that, damn, was the year before that Bruno Mars?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, they did the whole the coked out 80s shit that they was doing with wigs and shit. So, um, which the album was actually pretty good. Super Silk Sonic.
Yeah. Sonic.
Yeah,
Silk
good.
Sonic.
Yeah, Silk Sonic. Good project. Um,
Got their name from Boosie Collins.
but Hove is in charge of that, bro. That's why we got Usher. Usher
Wait,
said
is it Boosie Collins or the dude who did the Atomic Dog? That's Boosie
George,
Collins.
George Clinton.
George Clinton gave him
George
that name.
Clinton.
Silk Sonic.
So Hove is in charge of this shit, bro. He got Usher. Usher said Hove called him, told him. He was like, I'm down, let's get it. Over the years, the NFL before Hove, they tried to get Taylor Swift once or twice. Taylor Swift declined it. Didn't want to do Super Bowl, right? Fast forward, they make the Usher announcement. Everybody's hype. It's Usher. They're going, okay, what's he going to perform? Is he going to perform nice and slow? He's going to perform, yeah. He's going to perform this. He's going to perform my boo. Like, what's he going to perform? Like, woo woo woo, right? Bet. Cool. It's Usher. The niggas are hype. It's Usher.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, yeah, we hype. The other masses of people, a large market for the NFL, might not necessarily be so hype about Usher. Understandable, but again, it's Usher. He's gonna bring in a different crowd. I'm all here for it. Oh, and Rihanna was last year. How did I forget about Rihanna? Anyway, um,
Damn.
yeah, no, I completely forgot about Rihanna. It's kind of like it's weird because
I was just upset she was pregnant again.
she was pregnant. I don't think she really performed like she really wanted to perform. Anyway, that's another
I was like,
conversation.
ASAP gotta go.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I love Rihanna. Rihanna, if you ever see this.
She's not gonna give you no Fenty draws, bro.
Hey man.
And they do got boxers. They
I
do
was
got,
about
they
to
do
say,
got some savages.
they got boxers, they got pajamas.
Yeah, they got shit for
soaps,
niggas.
lotions
They got
for niggas, man.
They got
Like,
shit for niggas. But anyway, though,
Yeah.
so the Usher shit's announced. Boom. Right after that, this whole Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift shit starts to take off.
Which I thought was
Rumor-
so weird.
Rumor has it that, in which I do think that there is an initial interest between Kelce and Taylor Swift, because even before this was even anything, he said on his show, he was like, yeah, Taylor Swift, she was performing at Arrowhead, I went to go see her, it was dope. It'd be dope if she can come watch me play, a game. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Shout out to New Heights.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so him and his brother. So I think initially it was organic. I think that is organic. I don't think that was like planned. But I think what happened was when it started to get some type of it being real type situation, I think the NFL had a conversation like, hey, this could potentially be beneficial for all parties involved. Meaning it could be beneficial for us as the NFL.
Yeah.
It could be beneficial for Kelce and his brand. It could be beneficial for the Chiefs. And it can also be beneficial for you, Taylor, because Taylor, if you come to our games, not only will we show you, but we will also show trailers and previews for your movie of your concert, of your tour that you did, because her tour is going to be in the theaters. Mm-hmm. Same thing that Beyonce's doing. Her tour is going to be in theaters too. Taylor Swift is doing the same thing. So that's why you've seen, if you watch any of the games and she's been there, you'll catch a Taylor Swift commercial. Now, NBC, I think Fox and I think Fox and ESPN, if I'm not mistaken, agreed to show her commercial for the movie. If I'm not mistaken, I think NBC and CBS declined. Like, we're not doing that because they didn't want to be. They like it's we're here for football type shit. We're not here for the extra shit.
Yeah.
And so, boom, she goes to the first game. Travis Kelce's jerseys numbers go through 400% like rise. Like, it's going crazy. Like they're cutting to her every time he gets a catch, every time the Chiefs score, they're cutting to Taylor Swift, cutting to Taylor Swift, cutting to Taylor Swift.
They did that so much.
And the thing about it is, like I said, the league has tried to get her to be a performer before, and she has declined. Now the NFL is really seeing, like, you gotta think it's a business. It's like, hey, we're getting X amount of people to watch our product Mondays, Thursdays, Sundays, every week. Every week. In this slot, this primetime slot, millions of people watch.
Right.
So that's, here, you give us some money, we'll play this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a business thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think the NFL, I think Taylor's going to end up doing the Super Bowl. Not this year. I think after NFL's Let's Hove gets, all right, get your little nigga shit out. Get us up there, do your thing. We want the Swifties. Because even the NFL page was posted on their bio, Kansas City Chiefs are 2-0 in the Swiftie era. You see what I'm saying? So like the NFL would love to have Taylor Swift do the halftime. But you know what type of fandom she would bring? All them little Swifties.
Think about how black the Super Bowl's been since Jay-Z took that over.
Exactly. So look, this is what's gonna happen. I think within the next year or two, we're gonna get a Taylor Swift Super Bowl.
Who fucking cares though?
Listen.
Here we go.
Listen, this is where Drake comes in. Drake just said he's taking about a 2-year break.
But y'all don't blame him.
I personally thought Drake was going to be kind of done, take a break after Views. He kept making music. That's another conversation for another day. We get to this point. He comes out with, For All the Dogs. He says he's going to take a 2-year break. These next 2 Super Bowls, don't be surprised if they are catered to the non-black crowds. I can see a Taylor Swift and I can see a Bad Bunny. You follow me? When Drake comes back, when he does decide to come back, there's nothing Drake has never done. The only thing he's never done is Super Bowl. Yeah. I think that when he comes back, that will be his coming out party. Like, it's going to be announced Drake is doing the Super Bowl, and he'll go from there. This is all just hypothetical. This is just me thinking. This is just me thinking about the business, thinking about how things are going. But that would make some kind of sense to me. Yeah. To me. I could be wrong. But after you get Taylor Swift, and let's say maybe after it's Bad Bunny, who's next? Beyonce's already done it twice. Bruno Mars has done it 1.5 times. Justin Timberlake did it.
J-Lo did it, right?
J-Lo did it. Rihanna's done it.
The West Coast. I mean, he can form an East Coast like collab thing.
That's hip. The West Coast works because of
the Super Bowl being in LA.
It was in LA, and on top of that, the Eminem factor helped. I don't think that,
because really Dr. Dre did the Super Bowl, but because he's known more for producing music and making music,
exactly,
he's bringing out all these different artists.
Exactly. So I mean, maybe they can. Maybe they can.
I mean, Diddy can do it too.
I mean, we got to see what happens with Diddy soon. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. We don't know what's true. We don't know what's not.
Because Mary J. Blige came out with the West Coast, which I thought was kind of like,
I mean, but that was Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it just it depends. You know what I'm saying? It depends. But like I said, I think after we get this Usher,
I don't know how her knees is still
like,
working anyway. The way she be dropping down like that at the end of shows and shit. Just boom.
Yeah, nah, that's
it's like, damn, Monet.
She might have fake knees, bro. You never know. Bitches might be
got to be
bitches might have been replaced 10 years ago.
She got Tempur-Pedics inside
but
the boots.
But yeah, bro. I think after we get this Usher Super Bowl, I think we're gonna get 2 Super Bowls that are not gonna be catered to us. And then I think I don't even say the whites. I just want to say the whites, and then international with Bad Bunny's the largest artist in the world.
So you feel like that Jay-Z comes in, it's over, halftime performance for the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. He pays homage to all the black artists who should have been able to do Super Bowls, black and brown artists who should have been able to do Super Bowls, and it shouldn't have taken him to get that job to do them. And then now it's like, well, damn, who else black or brown could I get to do it? Everybody's done it now. Or in a sense, everybody, but not only have they done it, some of them have done it twice.
But this is the reason why I'm saying that the Taylor Swift is going to happen is because,
I honestly thought it was going to happen because I was like, bro, this promo and getting her ready for the Super Bowl, they going to announce
money. I mean, money.
And then it comes out that Usher.
Yeah, they announced the Usher shit like a week or two before the Taylor Swift shit, like a week before, actually, like right before the Taylor Swift was trying to like pop off.
I had no clue.
Yeah, like the Usher shit was announced already like a week prior to the whole Swiftie shit. But but the NFL is seeing. They're like, bro, she went to one Kansas City Chief game, and she increased our followers on social media grew, their followers on social media grew, Kelsey's followers on social medias grew. Excuse me. His jersey sales went up 400% in a day.
Yeah.
Oh, we like this. Like, yeah, the normal fan is like,
I know they said
the normal fan is like, yo, get her off my TV screen. But it might might be more Swifties than normal fans.
Bro, well, the one thing that's been blowing my mind is the fact that like women are saying like, Travis Kelce, nobody would even know who he is if it wasn't for Taylor Swift. And it's just like,
you got it. Come on, listen.
It's like ladies.
Listen. You cannot engage with individuals on situations like on topics like that because they are a danger to not only themselves but to you. Yeah, when you see somebody acting like that online or in person, just get away from them.
Yeah.
I'm not engaging with you because you're gonna make me act like a character. You sound crazy. This is arguably the greatest tight end of all time. Easily top 3.
Yeah.
Top 2, depending on who you talk to, but arguably the greatest tight end of all time.
Could go down.
2-time Super Bowl champion. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
outside of Gronk.
You got Gronk, you got Tony Gonzalez, you got Shannon Sharp, you got Gates. Like you got Winslow Jr., you know what I'm saying, Kellen Winslow. You got some tight ends over the years, you know what I'm saying, that have always been like revered, you know what I'm saying. But Kelce, he's no.
But Jimmy at one point,
Jimmy was good.
Tight end in
Jimmy was good for probably like 2 to 3 years. Like
that's what I was about to say for like a.
but Algie
5-year
Algie Crumpler was good too though. Benjamin Watson was good. Like it's been a lot of good tight ends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like Jeremy Shockey, Greg Olsen. Like I don't think Jimmy Graham is better than Greg Olsen. You could argue that Jimmy Graham had
at this point, I'm just naming good tight ends.
Yeah, exactly. Like I do think Jimmy was definitely good. Jimmy might have had a better season than Greg, but overall, give me Greg Olsen.
Yeah.
He was like that. But yeah, no. Yeah, bro, I think within the next 2 years we're gonna get Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny Super Bowls. And then I think when Drake decides to come back, I think that's gonna be his comeback party is a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, what would be bigger than that? And it's really at the start of the year, so he's like, "Y'all, I'm coming back." Like it's in February. Boom, he Super Bowl. He might drop an album. Like I'm serious though. Drop an album
Might
on
give us a
drop,
little
drop
EP.
drop something on the day of the Super Bowl when you coming back. What?
It could be geared up for it.
What? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I think Drake should have took this break after Views.
Yeah.
Personally, I thought after Views he was gonna start finding his way to kind of not be in the music as much. Kept going. Scorpion's hit. I said, okay, Scorpion has to be the one where he's about to tone it down a little bit.
Certified Lover Boy. He's got to like.
Well. Once we got past Scorpion, I was like, oh, I don't know when this nigga's gonna stop.